Toby, the Pirate track and field team's just coming off of a conference championship weekend. It was a pretty impressive weekend for Whitworth. A couple of second-place team finishes, several conference individual championships. Take us back through the weekend and what stood out for you.
Yeah, a really great weekend from beginning to end. Just the team atmosphere was great. The team came together, and then the performances, capped it off. We were commenting as coaches, we couldn't think of any athlete that competed for us out of the 35 guys and 22 women that didn't step up and compete really hard. Maybe not all of them PR'd or season best, but we did not see anybody not compete. And that resulted in, again, 2 second-place finishes, and as you said, a lot of really good marks.
What were some of the standout? I know it's hard to, it's like picking your favorite child.
Yeah.
But were there any events, and it didn't necessarily have to be a conference champion event, but anything that stood out for you?
Yeah, Madeline Buckley had a great meet as a middle distance runner. She went out there and PR'd by, I think 9 or 10 seconds in the 1500, and then came back and PR'd in the 800, and then anchored our 4x4, and just had a really strong meet. The women's javelin throwers, Eva obviously with a national mark and finishing, I think, in the top 3. But the other 2 young ladies, Ashlyn and Emily, big throws and scored more points than they should. On the men's side, in the triple jump at the end of the meet, just getting 4 guys up there, 3 of them in the 4th, 5th, and 6th, I think we believed, and that was the difference between us getting 3rd and getting 2nd as a team towards the end of the meet. So there were a lot of those spread out throughout the entire meet.
Talk about the improvement of Solo Hines this year. Last year he won the conference title in the 100. This year he improved that time by over 0.2 of a second and significantly improved in the 200. That improvement, what do you attribute that to?
Health is a big part of it. Last year was his first year doing track in a couple years. He went and played football at a couple different institutions, got here to Whitworth, played football, did track, and it was first time sprinting. And the 60 meters indoor was fine that last year because it wasn't very long, but then going to 100 and 200, that's a lot longer, and then outside where it's colder. So he was injured all season last year. This year he's been healthy, running really fast times, broke the school record that's been there for 50 years, broke a Northwest Conference record that's been there for a long time. And the sad part is he's run really fast and he's still not in the top 22 in the nation, which is what it takes to get to nationals.
We're going to take a weekend off coming up here to rest minds and bodies and spirits and reset. And then you have several meets coming up before you get to nationals. How many folks are going on, and who decides who's going on? Is it the athletes themselves, or do you have input on that?
Yeah, it's a mix. It's kind of people know that it's time to be done, and then some people kind of want to hang on a little bit, and we let them do that maybe for a couple days, maybe. But there are some people that obviously, we've got a handful of men and women that are already qualified for nationals or have a really legitimate shot, and so we've got a good group, probably about 10 men and 10 women. Our first meet will be at Oregon Twilight in a couple weeks, and then we'll go into the next day to either Linfield or the Portland Twilight the next day. So we're going to get in a couple opportunities that first weekend, come back for a home meet on Wednesday, and then back out to Portland for a meet Friday, Saturday. So they're going to get 4 opportunities, some people, within a 8-day period of time, which is going to actually be pretty good, and we'll see what happens.